Let's get him. You have no idea how well this is going to work, so let's see. Can't possibly go worse than the last two actually played, right? Yeah, seems great. Doesn't do anything till turn 4. Sign me up. I'm just going to fetch basic forest with this. I don't think I want to hurt myself too much against an opponent. Bird sounds great, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's just cast Nahiri on 3, which is potential removal. What's going on, Tron? The years. Don't worry, you're going to get bits of my music, but it'll be me singing it, so that won't get flagged for copyright. It's painful for you all, but you're going to have to suffer through it. Mishra's Bobble. It's like Death Shadow. And stare, but I go nowhere. Path's an excellent pickup. Let's lead on another Oath of Nissa here. I'd like to keep that one. I'd like to put this trigger on the stack. What do we got? Oh, we'll take the legal target. Could be Jund with Bubble for Goyf. I mean, like, Jund Death Shadow is like a deck, right? That's rude. So definitely Death Shadow, right? Got Tarfire in it. Still have a Saheeli to play next turn. What does this card actually do? Scry 1, deal a damage. Sure. Got a big old Tarmogoose. So can't just jam Saheeli here, because we'll just die to that. Play a mountain out. You probably just want to path this. I suppose I could like take the hit here and then like Nahiri down tick on this. I think I'm gonna do that. And then I can like, hopefully they play out another troop here and I can path whatever their second play is, and then Nahiri can clean this up, and then I like have Nahiri on an empty board. Seems reasonable. Use my life total as a bit of a resource here. You have a 1/1 Death Shadow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and path the Death Shadow, because Nahiri only voids tapped troops, so Nahiri can't kill that, but she can kill this one. Got 4 cards left in their hand. We're going to go to 10 here when we cast this Nahiri. Exile that one. Alright, they didn't have another Tarfire to kill this. That's nice. Sure. I'm assuming they're just going to kill the Nahiri here. Makes sense. Scale of 1 to dead. Definitely looking pretty dead here. So you get to put this into play. What am I doing here? I think I'm just cracking this fetch. Oh, that was a mistake. I need white to cast this anyways. Whoops. Alright, let's do this. Blink this Oath of Nissa. I mean, okay, sure. Shame we don't have enough mana to play that out. I shouldn't have cracked that fetch land there. I was thinking I could play this without using this if I cracked the fetch land, but that's just not correct. I think I'm just supposed to take this hit here. It's like a kill me moment. And of course they will. They have a Teamer Battle Rage. Okay, sure. Well then, we're pretty dead regardless there then, right? It's unfortunate. Probably just want to be slightly more interactive. The Supreme Verdicts are probably excellent. Sun Titan's probably not good enough against the deck that has 1 and 2 mana things that are bigger than Sun Titan. Just like, take an educated guess. Maybe trim one of these mana creatures, so I'm going to bring in the Supreme Verdicts. That seems fine. I don't know that Sun's Champion's good enough. I guess she like comes down and like messes their stuff up, right? That's probably far too slow. We just like we were on the play that game and died before we would have gotten to Sun Titan, so we'd die before we get to Elspeth. Elspeth's probably for the Eldrazi decks, I'd imagine. Oh, Fiery Justice. Yeah, duh. Okay. Yep. Fiery is really good at killing Death Shadow, right? Like it gains them life and then can do damage to it. Kills Lily too. Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna trim the Oath of Nissa since we're bringing in 1, 2, 3, 4 non-hits for it. It seems loose. Good catch, chat. And seems fine. Has a combo in it. To play Coiling Oracle on too. Sign me up. I don't think I buy that Spreading Seas is good for any amount of money. That sounds loose as a goose. Sure. Dealer's choice. Not quite. Can't take the Felidar Guardian, right? Probably cut my Coiling Oracle. No, just take my Saheeli. Ooh. Quality Snapcaster Mage. So Coiling Oracle comes into play, flips over the top card of my deck. If it's a land, it goes into play, otherwise we draw it. Drew a path, sign me up. Yeah, man. Eternal Witness down. I ended up finding them. Rogue Jet had 4, so they hooked me up. Let's play that. Let's go ahead and attack with this nerd. The old snake nerd attack. This cannot get Steam Vents. What lands can we get? We have a Stomping Ground that this can get. Do I have a Sacred Foundry in here? I do have a Sacred Foundry. Perfect. So this is going to get Sacred Foundry. Everyone's having a good Friday and good F&Ms or whatever floated your boat this evening. We've got 2 pieces of removal here, which is nice. I think they know about one of them. I'm gonna go Goyf into Shadow here. Sure. Casual 3 mana, 9 points of power. Just the most fair and balanced of things, really. I'm gonna shock this in so we can path one of these dorks. Probably just path the one that gets larger. This is gonna turn into a 5/6 now, right? It's bad. Don't tell me that. Just gonna go ahead and Felidar Guardian my Coiling Oracle while they can't kill it in response here. Hey, Squishy. Dropper, that's like a land, it should come into play, right? That's how that works. I'm gonna jump with a Coiling Oracle here. Am I playing this? Yeah, I guess I want to cast Kiki if I draw it, right? Attack first here, so they don't know what we drew. They knew we had the birds, so sequencing on that really doesn't matter. They did enough damage to themselves, like this 1/4 is going to be like kind of a real clock. Why do I have such good sound, New Gear? I mean, I did pay almost $25 for this headset. Fatal Push. That's rude. Alright, so we know they have a piece of removal for this, because they could have spent that on this if they wanted. Alright, let's pass this nerd. Another threat's great for us. Fiery Justice. Awkward. Right? I don't know, like, I just, like, you trigger Lasgar's Vengeance, right? No, man, you don't even care. What you got? Oh, yeah. That hot Street Wraith action. Guess who's on blocking duty, Felidar Guardian. Man, remember that time they killed... Remember that time they killed our Birds of Paradise, then we couldn't cast Kiki-Jiki? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah! Look at them Mamma Jammas. Well, oh, that bird's way more important than they know. Think I'll go to Boston. A steaming 4-color pile. I mean, it's not like we're trying to play a triple red card in our steaming 4-color pile. That would just be obscene. Behind. Or fatal pushing my Felidar Guardian. That's unfortunate. I think we're Fiery Justicing these. Oh, this is a sorcery. Can you tell I've never cast this card before? Holy shit. That's a sorcery. Look at that. Weird. Strange. What a weird card. No one knows my name. Void that one. I've played this game before, I swear. Like once or twice. It was like a Tuesday, I think. Reading the card explains the card. What a weird concept. Alright, so get target Death Shadow. I would like to discard a card, please. This one. Oh, I'm probably just supposed to be conservative and fiery justice this for all of it. Otherwise, they're going to be able to, like, Teamer Battle Rage and get me next turn. I really don't want to get got by a... We are going to get an RTFC emote, I swear. Yeah, the old Detention Sphere. We're going to hold on to the Detention Sphere. We're not going to give away that bit of information. End step Resto, untap Kiki here. Sacrifice yourself. I know that I can find fire in your eyes. I'll see you. Huh. This is a little awkward, right? I think I just let this happen because I have more Restos. I don't have more Kikis. Of me, where my heart should be. Aren't they all delightfully bad control decks, really, though? Death of you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple. By that I mean a Kiki-Jiki that's going to copy a Wall of Omens. Kiki copy Wall of Omens. It's one of my favorite plays lifetime, really. Oh, yeah. Yep. In my head. So sacrifice yourself. I know that I can find the fire in your eyes. I'll go in. That is a Fiery Justice in the Crypt. Yeah, I think it's just going to submit. I need to remember that I have Supreme Verdict in my deck, which is white. Because what does my triple red double green deck need? Definitely a white blue spell. It's just like 10 out of 10. Yeah. Be on the draw here. Yep, sign me up. Path to Exile, 2 Wall of Omens. What's not to love, really? Got double red spells will be castable. Maybe, possibly, probably not. I can dream, right? Of me. So long, Path to Exile, my old friend. Do. That's why you should just like keep hands with lands and spells against the discard decks. We did win the second game. We found our way into a third game. Stumbled on in. Oh, you know what I forgot? I have the MTGO bot overlay, right? Does this thing still work? Holy crap, it does. I should add that to my overlay. I should 10 out of 10 add that to my overlay. Let's do that now, actually. Add window capture. It's been so long. Alright, crop at the top. 50, 80, 5, 88. And then probably want a chroma key out. Filters. Sorry for days. I just remember that this thing exists. Look how good that is. You can even cut Karn off there a little bit. Alright, so they took my Nahiri away. We drew a Saheeli Rai. Play this. Fetch a basic plains. Play this Wall of Omens. Is that good? I can't tell. Ugly line. All right, I didn't clip. Yeah, there's a line at the top. All right. Crop the top 90 pixels. There we go. Got it. Ugly line fixed. Ha. So I can't actually kill. I can't kill both of their things here because so if I cast the Fiery Justice when this when they gain the life, this will become a 5/6 because this will be in the discard pile. Right? If that's how magic works, right? Deals 5 damage if I choose a number target. So if I have them gain 5. No, the death. Oh, the state-based actions get checked simultaneously, right? Okay, so that does work because state-based action gets checked simultaneously. They go to the yard at the same time. Okay, yeah, that's the bit I'm looking for. It all happens at the same time. So sweet. Yeah, so this kills both of them. They go to the yard at the same time. Yeah, we got there. We got there, chat fam. We got there. I'm gonna grab Sacred Foundry with this, so we have white in case we draw Supreme Verdict. It took us a second, but we figured it out. And this also like cuts off their future Death Shadows. Man, this Fiery Justice card is really good. Weird. It's in the reserves for a reason. Play around the Cycler. I mean, it automatically plays around the Cycler. They're going to gain a bunch. I'm going to put 5 damage on the Tarmogoyf. They're going to go to 17, and both of these will die. Hot. Get Sacred Foundry. So we're going to take the 2 extra points of damage here, just in case we draw the Supreme Verdict. I mean, Street Wraith doesn't do anything, right? They'd have to have 3 Street Wraiths. Yeah, sweet. Magic just happened. Fiery Justice deals 5 damage divided as you choose any number of target creatures and or players, and then our opponent gains 5 life. In this case, it does all of the things. Oh, Goyf gets a 6-point toughness. Sure. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think we can play around that, though, and I think we're just supposed to jam it there. All right, sweet. And then we get to just Felidar Guardian this Wall of Omens here and draw a card, which sounds most excellent. There are many things I am a fan of, and drawing cards is definitely on the list. Oh, geez, are we Fatal Pushing my Wall of Omens? We're Abrupt Decay my Wall of Omens. Deal. You know what you can also Abrupt Decay? Saheeli Rai. So please play Tarmogoyf. Mishra's Bauble, sure. It's like going for it here. I feel like I'm not playing this deck to not go for it. Oh, is this just getting Fatal Push? This might just be getting... And you know what? We shouldn't go for it because of Fatal Push here, I feel like. In fact, I'm just going to attack for 1 here. Am I attacking? Do I really want to put him closer to Death Shadow? I feel like I don't. I'm actually just going to pass the turn here. That might have been too conservative. Maybe I'm just supposed to, like, play this out. I kind of wanted to protect this, though. Oh, man. You know what we can do? I can Saheeli and plus... And then next turn, I can Saheeli target the Felidar Guardian, and then if they go to kill either one in response, I can Resto Blink, and now that recomboing doesn't work because this isn't instant speed. Okay, sure. Please play a Tarmogoyf. Sweet. I'm gonna play this just to play it. Sure. Woo! They'd have Slaughter Pactor, I guess. Right? I'm gonna turn this into red-green. Get twinned. Man, Splinter Twin's good. Afraid of change. Evening, folks. We've played Magic Online a few times this week. You should make sure to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You would see lots of notifications on there. Follow me on Twitch. Know when I go live. Play lots of card games. This is our 4th time playing Magic Online this week. The 5-0, do you believe? I'm not greedy. I'd settle for a 3-2. The triple Rhox War Monk, right? Was so far away. Man, you should... That wasn't even my spiel, Ergo. Wait until we spiel. Why would I follow a Hex player on Twitter? Lol. Hex is a good game, too. If you enjoy playing Magic, you'd probably enjoy playing Hex. And Hex lets me play for cash from my basement, which is convenient. It doesn't scratch some of the same itches Magic does. Like, they don't have quite as many infinite combos or busted things that you can do. But it's got good interactive gameplay. This is just, easy mulligan. I do not miss seeing these hands. In Hex, the opening hand shuffler cheats for you, and it's great. I mean, yeah, that's a keep. Well... We're on the play or the draw. I think we're on the draw. Yeah, we're on the play. Okay. This is basically modern 4-color Saheeli, yes. I'm just getting Temple Garden here. Only one, so get up. Let's start a riot. A riot, let's start a riot. Yeah, never having to deal with no landers on 7 is pleasant. Having to deal with fewer on 6 is great. It's like everyone mulligans 15% less. You just play far more interactive games. Alright, I mean, like, that's land we can cycle at least. Only one. Yeah, mostly just been fair up. Christy's been taking a bunch of exams for work, so I mostly been playing after the kids go to bed while she's studying. Let's get that right on out of there. We are probably super dead to Storm. Like on a scale of 1 to just like auto concede to Gift Storm, we're probably pretty close to the auto concede side of the scale. This deck is banned, I know, right? In before, right? I mean, I'm not the only one refusing to let go. When are we playing Paper Magic again? Not sure. Paper Magic is a lot of work to set up. I mean, I don't have an Avatar of Greed Magic card, do I? Oh, yeah. Sure. Why not? Just sliding firmly towards the dead side of that scale. I don't even have anything in the sideboard for this matchup, right? Yeah, I've got, like, just, like, LOL 2 negates. Just, like, on the mono race them plaid. Yeah. Sanctioned Magic. I might play in the Team Open in Louisville. Not sure yet. Traveling to play Paper Magic is also a lot of work compared to Magic Online, and it's very expensive too. Like, traveling to like play Magic in a tournament for the weekend costs like upwards of $150 to $200 if I'm driving, and well over $500 if I'm flying. Like, it's not cheap. You have a fast clock in some direction. I don't think we have a fast clock. We have a theoretical turn 3 goldfish, but there's no way we're anywhere near as consistent as like what my opponent has going on here. And like, I'm just gonna crack this fetch land here and then let them do their thing. Felidar is lethal. Oh right, it untaps a land, right? And it doesn't really matter that it's lethal because we're dead here. This is my favorite part of the Storm deck, where they cast Gifts Ungiven, and then like we try and figure out which 2 cards make us the least dead when we put them in the crypt, but it doesn't really matter because they all kill us. Lost in the nothingness inside of me, I was confused and I let it all out to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind. It's the only real thing that I've got left to feel, nothing to lose, just stuck, hollow and alone. Like, most of our interactions just like Path to Exiles, right? So like, they have 8 idiots. I guess I'm like probably bringing in Fiery Justice. Oh, we have Detention Sphere too, technically, I guess. I wanna heal. Just like all of these things make them mana. This actually doesn't matter. Put 2 cards into their crypt. Discard that one, discard that one. It turns out 3 mana gifts, not bad, JPEG. Right down on my face, I was confused. Not the way I had imagined it all in my mind. While my opponent combos off air, I'd just like to take a moment to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I am a TCG player and content producer. You've landed here at my Twitch channel. Actually, every card they just put into their hand gave them mana, so it didn't really matter what we bend. We are dead, regardless of what we could have closed our eyes and picked 2 at random, and it wouldn't have mattered. At any rate, if you're new here and you're enjoying the content, I'd encourage you to show support by using that follow button there on your screen. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps other people find my content. If you're really enjoying what you've seen, you want to support my content past that and help me produce more of this content a little bit more often, there's a couple different ways you can do that. The first is by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Both of those have varying monetary amounts, and you get little perks for them. There's information on how to do both those things down below the stream. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. For Magic, I have a few different sponsors. We have MTGO Traders, sponsors our Magic Online streams. So if you're going to buy and sell any Magic Online cards, you can do it at mtgotraders.com with code Hoagland PayPal to save 8% on your orders there. You can also customize your gaming experience at inkedgaming.com. You can save 12% on your orders from there with code Jeff12. MTG Card Market is our sponsor for Paper Magic supplies. And Spare Deck would love to rent you a Paper Magic deck. And you can find information on all my sponsors in that sponsor button down below the stream. Storm Challenge. Say your welcome speech before the Storm player can show you. Exactly. All right, so we'll bring in the Negates because, like, they're kind of cute, I guess. We can, like, pretend we can interact. We'll cut the Sun Titan because, okay. I trim a Restoration Angel, maybe? I think we're supposed to leave, like, the paths and crap in. All right. Let's get ourselves all revved up here. Thoughts on Red-Green Valakut? I think it's one of the more consistent linear decks in the format. It seems fairly powerful. It's a deck I want to spend some time playing with at some point. I'm not sure how Red-Green Valakut lines up against the Death Shadow decks. I feel like it's probably going to have a hard time dealing with a deck full of, like, basically playing 12 Tarmogoyfs, but maybe it's consistent and fast enough that I can just punch through that deck. They have a lot of disruption, though. Like, they have a ton of discard in their deck. There is no reconciliation that will put me in my place, and there is no time like a present. Deck looks like bad Twin. You clearly never looked at Twin, right? Like, there were no Birds of Paradise in Twin decks. why this list. This deck list verbatim got first or second at some smaller tournament and was posted online. And I had been meaning to give this deck a try for a little while. And I was like, well, I'm playing Magic Online. Let's queue up all the bad deck lists. Would Bant Charm be worthwhile in the sideboard? Possibly. There's a ton of cards you could fit in the sideboard of this deck. Like, is Rhox War Monk better than Kitchen Finks? All this and more next time on the Crappy Modern Decks channel. I would love to play first. See, like, this hand's like medium minus, right? Like, it doesn't interact with my opponent. It doesn't have a quick Saheeli. It, like, technically has a turn 3 Nahiri, but, like, what is a turn 3 Nahiri actually doing in this matchup? I can only assume this matchup is awful for us. Really wish we had, like, some rest in pieces in the board. That's probably a card I would play if I played this deck again. But can I keep this? It's just, like, turn 2 Witness, rebuy a land, turn 3 Nahiri, like, hope to go from there good enough that, like, that Goldfish is a kill probably by... So Nahiri on 3, go up on 4. Like, it's like a turn 5 kill on the play. That's probably not good enough. Yeah, I just feel like this hand doesn't do anything, right? Like, a lot of our hands just, like, aren't going to do anything. Like this hand. Like, this hand also doesn't do anything and is, like, arguably worse. So I think we're supposed to keep that first hand just because, like, it has a fast idiot in it. Okay, yeah, I mean, sure. We're looking for Saheeli here. Yeah, this guarantees a turn 5 kill, right, almost. I guess we have to hit a land, technically speaking. It has a path, too. Okay, I suppose this is better. Turn 5 kills. I don't think turn 5 kill is reasonable this matchup. That's probably way too slow, right? They have lightning bolts in their deck. I'd like to avoid getting my bird bolted. Hey, look, Nahiri. I didn't know that was coming. Weird. I don't hate you. I don't hate you now. Alright, sure, let's correct this fetch. Wow, they don't have another land, God bless. Probably Sacred Foundry. We need to draw land ourselves here. Ding, the fries are done. Probably just want to get out of the steam vents here in the event of drawing the Kiki-Jiki. And I almost certainly do not want to discard anything here. So we have this gets Kiki-Jiki. We have the other combo piece, and we have a path to interact with their idiot on 2 here if they draw it. I don't hate you now. Whoa, whoa. Think we want to bend the bird? Yes, we do. All right. Let's start by pathing that. Maybe I'm supposed to path during the upkeep. You're probably getting into trouble pathing during the upkeep. I haven't actually played this matchup, so I'm not sure what all the ins and outs of the nuance are. Because, like they could just, like, ritual a bunch and then gifts during the upkeep, potentially. Like, am I just supposed to negate this here since I'm going for it next turn? Yeah, I feel like I am. Just, like, use my mana. Watch me die in response here. Hold me when I'm here. Oh, yeah. Oh, kill me, opponent. Just, like, have the turn 5 with a negate and to path your idiot and just gonna die anyways. I'll never let you down. I wasn't expecting them to be able to go off from this position, but apparently I was wrong and I should have been expecting that. Here. Love me when I'm wrong. Some double ritual will do it. So I have another ritual and a past in flames and oh, we're just shooting my bird and my Nahiri. Sure. We're making them not get comboed next turn. Like, there's no guarantee they try and go off that turn. I wanted to negate to, like, because I'm, like, planning to use my mana next turn anyways. I mean, like, they kind of just blew their load, right? I think I'm just spinning the bird. A bunch of mana sources in our deck. Even if I could, I own everything, if only for your good. So hold me when I'm here. Hold me when I'm scared. You won't always be there. So love me when I'm gone. They don't know that we don't have an Emrakul in our deck. We should probably have an Emrakul in our deck. No, I mean, like, they wanted to not die to the Nahiri, right? Like, they're probably putting us on Emrakul, right? Yep. I mean, I'd probably put anyone dumb enough to play Nahiri in Modern on Emrakul still. Echoing Truth. Man, punished for discarding the bird, I guess. Skill game. Nice play. I don't think I want to discard anything here. Know me when I'm wrong, hold me when I'm scared, love me when I'm gone, everything I am. Oh yeah. Never let you down, even if I could, I gave up everything. Let's just not screw around here, right? Let's just do this. Get remanded and then die next turn. That one right there. Love me when I'm gone. Whoa, whoa. Love me when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. Gone. Hey, Petehead. Evening. Or morning, depending where you're Australia, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? That's adorable. And in what mouth is gone alive? All right, Twinya. All right. Everything turned out better than expected. Weird. So thinking about it, this Eternal Witness is probably worse than just having the other Restoration Angel in my deck. You could just Serenade. Exactly. For the record, we mostly don't have music. Well, there's two reasons, right? One, playing music while you're streaming that you don't have the copyrights to is not only against the Twitch terms of service, but it's a little bit of a moral gray area, right? Like, you're technically stealing from someone else that's created something to add to the thing that you're creating, you know? That being said, I'm not really in a Lighthouse mood. We're gonna get rid of that one. It would let you buy back interaction. Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong. This deck is a giant pile of crap. I feel like I just want more ways to, like, rush to a combo. I mean, like, this has a path in it, so, like, that path is technically interaction. They mulliganed. Sure, sign me up. This could find Saheeli for us and just, like, turn 4 them. Yeah, we're gonna add some Magic Online to the regular schedule, I think. It's a convenient way to play Magic, right? It's not perfect, but it's convenient. Yeah, I'll take the Wall of Omens. I mean, it's probably better than... Random's probably better than 2 lands. This is basically just a 2-mana cantrip in this matchup, right? What you got? What you got? What you got? There's a non-zero chance we die by just tapping out here. I think I still just want to do it. Pretty sure I just want to play this Wall of Omens here. All right, kill me. That's a good draw. I didn't stop playing Magic in general. I stopped playing Magic Online. Because Magic Online can be frustrating, so I took a break from it. We could get remanded here and then just, like, hate ourselves. This makes remands cost 1 less. Yep, that sucks. I think we're still supposed to go for this over the Path to Exile. Like, they could remand us and then kill us here. But I feel like playing this now is worthwhile. Like, this is a percentage play, right? Like, they don't always play 4 remands. Nope, we're just getting it out of there. Sweet. I think this, even if we get remanded here, I think this is still correct, so we can use this on their turn. But I'm willing to be wrong on that. Another Felidar Guardian, you say? Huh. It's just like Guardian, blink the Oath of Nissa. There aren't chords in here, but we are playing a 4-color Saheeli deck. Like, on a scale of 1 to dead, how dead are we to pass in Flames next turn? I think we're just, like, jam this, blink the Oath of Nissa, hope for the best. I could see it being correct to play the Nahiri here, but... See... Don't think that they'd understand. It's meant to be broken. Oh, just like almost certainly getting end-step gifts here, right? I don't think it really matters. Just like choose your own adventure to die. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this matchup's pretty terrible for us. They're gonna get 4 things that make mana here, a Past in Flames, and 3 things that make mana. You to know who I am. There could even be an argument for just like play Felidar Guardian, untap Sacred Foundry or Horizon Canopy. I mean, I'm in the camp of it probably doesn't matter which card you give them because you're gonna die regardless. A crazy ship. I don't know. It's like an adventure, right? Modern's like a am I dead adventure on every turn past like 4 or 5. Sometimes as early as 3 it's a am I dead adventure. Do 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 do. Be do do do. Be do do do. Be do do do. I'm assuming we're dead the way they're sequencing here. If we're not dead, their sequencing is really bad. From my nightmare. Expecting victim. I mean, I can only assume the second gift has to be lethal next turn, right? The good news is we've got 2 shots at hitting a Saheeli. Halloween on Christmas, and in the night she'll wish this never ends. Wish this never ends. This is kind of close, right? I feel like I'm not supposed to give them the land. They haven't played a land yet this turn, right? So sorry. we have a Horizon Canopy in play. We get a draw step plus the Horizon Canopy. We get to play a land, so we can sack the Horizon Canopy and still have 3 mana. Okay, this little guy here. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to ditch the land and the Pyretic Ritual, a Desperate Ritual with the Splice. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him the land. I'm gonna cut the Desperate Ritual. Indecision to call you and hear the voice of reason. And I don't want to crack the fetch because I bottomed Negate Detention Sphere off of this Oath of Nissa. Inside my head. Don't waste your time, only you're already the voice inside my head. So the way things ended up, we would have been better off having played the Nahiri last turn as opposed to the Felidar Guardian, but, you know, we can't know that. There's probably a strong point to be made that it's objectively correct to play the Nahiri because of how, just like in general, even not knowing how things ended up. Honey, you're already the voice inside my head. Who doesn't love a little Blink 82? I mean, like, our deck is mostly bricks at this point, right? Sure. The mana is Morphin over there. Mighty Morphin Mana Rangers. Mighty Morphin Mana Rangers. I mean, you could argue I'm detracting from my product by singing someone else's work. Oh, yeah. Remember that time we said Path to Exile was interaction against Storm? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Sure. There are gifts again here, I assume? Still alive, but I'm barely breathing. We got 18 cards out of seal. Yeah, man, that's how variance works. You like mulliganed a bunch too. I've actually purchased many songs that were sure. I mean, and I'm sure, and I hear people make that argument. They are still technically breaking a legal agreement that they made. Like when you get partner on Twitch, you sign a contract that's you agreeing to a bunch of stuff, and included on the bunch of stuff that you're agreeing to is that you're not going to play copyrighted music, for reference. Even. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And probably just another grape shot in my future here. I'm all choked up that you're okay, and I'm falling to pieces, yeah. Should be an Eldritch Revolution for walkers, right? Reason. You guys still wrong, even if you're giving them credit by listing the artists and whatnot. Yes, I like it's not even, you're objectively stealing. It's not even subjective. If you don't have permission to use their work and their work is copyrighted and you're making money from it, you are objectively stealing. This isn't a subjective gray area thing. You are stealing. Yes, and there are artists who release their music under licenses that allow it to be streamed freely on networks like Twitch because they enjoy that exposure and that sharing. But a lot of the music that people use doesn't fit that criteria. And that's why their things get muted on Twitch archives and YouTube archives. A big part of why I don't put music on my stream too is, like, in addition to the morality of it, like, I want people to be able to enjoy my content that can't watch it live. So, like, all of my streams get archived on my YouTube channel. So you can always go back and watch if you miss something. But I don't I used to put music on there, and I really wasn't thinking about what I was doing when I was doing it. And, like, you know, after I put a little bit of thought into it, like, I honestly just don't think it's right, right? The classic basic plains Fire-Lit Thicket. This is what we signed up for, right? It seems fine until we die on turn 3. You don't make money from you, but Twitch makes money from you streaming. So you are making money for someone with someone else's work. But now what am I gonna do when the best part of me was always you? And God, all the fairest things in Modern start with it's just like a turn 1 Blood Moon. God bless opponent. God bless. You know what? Fucking great. We have our basic plains and our basic forest in our opening hand. So nice Blood Moon. I hate this card. The fact you could there's lots of little things in Modern that let you know that WotC doesn't really care about this format, and one of them is that this card is still fucking legal. Like, this card is so obnoxious. Like, we're very fortunate that this card is not about to create a non-game. We're very fortunate that we're actually going to get to play a game of Magic here, but, like, just, like, games that create that, like, all this card does is there to, like, when Blood Moon hits the table, someone feels cheated. No one walks away from a match of Magic where Blood Moon was involved generally feeling like they didn't get cheated. If you're the person that got Blood Mooned out of the game, you're like, man, my opponent played this one card, and then I didn't really get to play the game, and it kind of sucked. And then if you're the Blood Moon player and you lost, you're like, man, my opponent had all these different colors of mana, and if I would have just been able to draw my Blood Moon, they'd have lost the game. Remember that time the Blood Moon let us cast the Kiki-Jiki? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Let's draw a card here. We can return. They can have Lightning Helix here or some kind of removal spell, right? Like, this isn't, the game's probably not over here, but it's funny, right? It's been so long. Brennan DeCandio with the host. Welcome, folks. I know Brennan was playing Standard. We're playing some really bad Modern here, which, if you're familiar with myself, that's probably not going to be a surprise. Yeah, I've watched plenty of Family Guy. Ground. Too late now. Alright. Let's go ahead and void this Blood Moon. That one right there. Felidar Guardian can even, like, blink Chalice of the Void to take the counters off it, which is great. This can fetch basic island now in case they have another Blood Moon. So... Oh, I could have oathed into Saheeli there. Yeah, sure. Y'all are correct. Oath lets me Saheeli. Oh, look, they're going to Helix and kill the Nahiri. We just leveled our opponent is what we did here. See, now they're killing the Nahiri. See, everything worked out better than expected. If we go Oath into Saheeli here, then they just get to kill the Saheeli. Now they're going to tap out, and I'm going to get to Saheeli combo them. Oh no! Oh no, they're gonna void my Felidar Guardian. Oh, there's a Chalice here too. Yeah, that'll do it. All because of you. It's unfortunate. So I shouldn't attack with the Felidar Guardian because we know they have a Nahiri of their own. All because of you. And that's still lethal then, right? Because we could do this, and then this untaps a land. God bless. God bless us, everyone. I'd like to thank my family, first of all, for this victory. And Felidar Guardian. This victory would not be possible without Felidar Guardian, of course. Alright, twin you, I guess. Plot twist. Yes, I would like to use that. Say hello to my little friend. Strictly better than Twin. Oh God, are they gonna make me click through this? Please don't make me click through this. God bless. Up for once, make up for once. Do I have sideboard cards that I care about? Negate's probably good. Reach the bottom. I'm gonna go shut my door because my wife's complaining I'm too loud. And I am very loud in case anyone hasn't met me in person. Sorry about that. All right, I'm back. What are we cutting for these negates? How does Spreading Seas and Blood Moon are timestamps. Yeah, opponent should feel cheated. They played turn 1 Blood Moon and lost. Nice deck, nerd. When does Elspeth come in? I'm assuming this is for the Eldrazi matchups. This might be fine here. This match might get grindy, and like Oath of Nissa lets me cast Elspeth Sun's Champion through Blood Moon. Peace, Spider Ace. Remember, you can catch the archive on my YouTube channel if you can't get back or want to catch the parts you missed. Eternal Witness is probably medium minus. Path to Exile is like okay, right? Like we can path our own idiots to get our basic lands. I kind of want one Elspeth. Yeah, I don't think they have very many creatures either. Yeah, I'm going to cut at least one. The path being like pseudo-fixing for ourselves is nice. They do have Chalice of the Void though as well. That's not how it works at all. A lot of games you just don't have the option to play around Blood Moon. It's just like you just like keep a reasonable hand and then die to it because you just didn't have fetch lands or basics. Please don't Chalice for 1 me. God, fuck. I'm sure this is my fault, right? Like, shouldn't have kept his hand against the deck full of Chalice of the Void. Derp, 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 derp. Alright, we got there because I'm a lucker. We're going to fetch a basic Plains with this. So that way if we get Blood Moon next turn, we can Nahiri. Alright. God, I forgot how I love the Magic community. I forgot how many times we get to time people out. And now we're gonna get Blood Moon, and I'm sure that's my fault too, right? Yep. Hey, God bless Drew Nahiri. Alright, sign me up. Sign me up. So you're saying there's a chance. Sure. I'm gonna get in. Okay. Been one of these for now. If we actually we can Felidar Guardian this Chalice of the Void to 0, right? Just need to draw land here. I don't understand why Spirit Guide is legal in Modern. People have probably heard me rant about this before, but like I don't understand why you would take like Seething Song and Chrome Mox out of the format and then like come to the conclusion that like that Spirit Guide is fine. Like why is that okay? Am I discarding an Oath of Nissa at this point? Probably. I'm gonna bin the Sun's Champion actually. Oh, Felidar is permanent eye control, isn't it? Oh, that's dumb. I'm so used to those cards not being that. Yeah, okay, I should have discarding the Sun's Champion is a huge mistake there. Thank you for pointing that out. Felidar is eye control. Thank you. I've played Magic before, I swear. Once or twice. I think it was a Tuesday. Oh, what a fucking tilt. Certainty, mercy come and wash away what I've done. This is such an appropriate song to be listening to while I'm playing this deck. I've begun, erase myself. What I've done. Done. Why are we going to concede? This is fine. We're fine. Calm down. I love Linkin Park. They're fantastic. Angsty 14-year-old Jeff, Linkin Park was his jam. Ugh. So we get to block with Wall of Omens and then blink it with Restoration Angel here. And like maybe start playing Magic. What was I going to say? Yep. Nahiri can't exile tapped Planeswalkers. Is this a troop until the next turn? No, this is only until end of turn, right? Yeah, it's only until end of turn. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would enjoy playing the formats that are Wrath of God. Yep, sure. Like, this hand would have been able to beat Blood Moon if he didn't have Chalice of the Void on one. Like, if I would have gotten to play Bird or Oath of Nissa on the first turn of the game, we would have just, like, played this, like, long, rich game of Magic even through the Blood Moon. So, shit happens. I think if you're making your Pro Tour deck choice selection based on playing your 5-round FNM, you should probably, you either probably aren't very serious about your testing or you should reevaluate your testing process. And we're going to get killed by Lightning Helix here. What does killing a Blood Moon do? At some point, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we do because we're going to distribute Spirit Guide, sure. What am I doing here? I think it's... So we're going to go Felidar Guardian, blink this. Oh, you know what? I should have plus this first, actually. That's what I should have done. Gone away anymore. It is over now. Part of me was hoping he'd attack the Nahiri and eventually be able to plow through it, but yeah, that was probably wrong. Maybe I'm just supposed to go up, up. Pain away. Let's like loot through these idiots. Maybe find our basic. I agree. I probably should have just gone up, up. I had this idea that like we were going to get to chew through these eventually, but that's probably incorrect. Cute. They left an anger of the gods against me. Okay. I mean, that's technically a redraw, right? I mean, like, comments in chat are good, right? Like, if I didn't want to read comments in chat, I would just play Magic on my own. I don't think we really have different choices here. I don't think I'm supposed to board out all by one drops. Like, I've got, like, Nahiri to discard them, too. Oh, you know what? This kills their stupid Planeswalkers. Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. Let's cut these paths. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Maybe this Witness is better than a path. Yeah, I'd buy that for $1 or $2. And like, there's no such thing as good magic, right? Just like less bad magic. The game's complicated. That's why it keeps people coming back again and again and again. Sorcery speed, fiery just. It is in fact sorcery speed. You're not incorrect. I have no idea which over signets. I'm just playing a deck list verbatim that someone else posted. So this deck does things that I'm interested in doing. So we're playing it. Yeah, like this. Sign me up. Up, 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 and away. I mean, just like, you guys are like, we were in both of those games, and my opponent had their Simian Spirit Guides into their lock pieces both times, and we still played a game of Magic, and my opponent's hand was insane. Like, it's fine. Trust me, it's fine. No, I have children, which means, there's just crap everywhere in my house. Oh, that was incorrect. Yeah, I probably should have just fetched for the plains, right? Well, now we're committed to getting the island. Let's do this. Oh no, my Pandora player died. Silly thing. Let's restart it. Oh, I haven't seen the version with cord before. That's cute. Maybe we'll try that later. Something in the sand. They could anger us here, right? But if they're angering us and they're not blood mooning us, and then I actually can't play Saheeli next turn if they anger us, which is kind of sad. You want to make it a reality, bathing boy. Hopefully this is just like Blood Moon. This could be Wrath of God. Chandra, sure. Just Chandra'd to shock me. Yep. Yes, you did. I'm just casting this? I feel like I'm just casting this. Seems valuable to have him play. Give everything away. Feel like I'm just supposed to Nahiri here. That's a good hit. Now that's over. You want to make it a reality, bathing boy. Motives inside. Back off, I'll take you on. Headstrong, I take on anyone. That you are wrong. Headstrong, headstrong. Thanks for stopping by, McFly. I appreciate it. All right. Hit a marsh flat. Sure. So they're going to tutor Nahiri probably. Yep. To give Chandra the D next turn. The filthy, filthy D. Getting angered? Sure. So angry, opponent. Why so hostile? I know all about. I think I'm bidding an extra Nahiri here. Or extra Saheeli, sorry. and hit a land drop. Perfect. Seems like, as foretold, maybe. Headstrong, we're headstrong. Back off, I'll take you on. Take on anyone. Probably want to fetch a red source with this, like Stomping Ground. Actually, I'm just going to leave that there as a red source. Let's like make that decision down the line. Tap like this, draw a card. Yep. Plus. I think I'd rather play this here, so that way they're encouraged to tap out again next turn so they don't know the Saheeli is coming. They probably know the Saheeli is coming because I discarded one earlier to the Nahiri, but maybe they don't. That's kind of funny. So I'm going to play this. Exile this. Yes. And we're going to -8 this. I get Kiki-Jiki. Now they have to have 2 removal spells here. Because we get to play Saheeli. And then the Saheeli targets the Felidar Guardian. And then if they go to kill this, we like combo with Kiki-Jiki in response here. So like one removal spell doesn't break this up. Because we've got 2 different ways to combo with Felidar Guardian. And one of them's at instant speed. That's cute. Alright, we're 2-1. Can't help you fix yourself. Open. Shut my weakness. I mean, I feel like the counterspell-based matchups are not Scapeshift's problem, right? Like the problems with Scapeshift are like the decks that just get run over by, which is like most of Modern. How many infinite combos does this deck have? Enough infinite combos. I mean, they could like theoretically have a dismember, right? Which member? Dismember right here. Never realize the water. Yeah, it seems fine. It's got a Path to Exile. It's got some cantrips. These cards can be literally anything. It's our last dance. I so must. Yeah, after this league, we're gonna play some big red. Wiggle around. Skies remind us that the past is real. Oh, baby. Can this Coiling Oracle ramp us? That would be so hot. Come on, baby. Rats. We're so unlucky. Never come around. Go home. Titan ramp? Burn? Burn usually doesn't play a tap line on one. It's like a Farseek here. But you didn't. Cathartic Reunion. Okay, so we're just racing. Got it. Okay, sweet. Can't help you fix yourself, but at least I can say I tried. I'm sorry, but I gotta move on with my own life. I can't help you fix yourself, but at least I can say I tried. Fun with my own life. So the problem with Eldritch Evolution is that you have to... What's the word I'm looking for? We need to wait to get to 5 to get Kiki-Jiki to combo with, and we don't really have 3s in our deck. Is this real? Tear my heart open. Is there a Dredger in their crypt? There's not, right? There's like actual 0 here. Weaknesses that I care too much. That the past is real. Tear my heart open just to feel. This game is not going to be won by nickel and diming them out of the game. I just wanted to leave the Coiling Oracle back just in case something happened. You can get a 4 off of Oracle, but you can't get a 5. And 5 is what we need to jump up to. Makes no sense at all. Scribbled out the truth with their lies, you little... They have another cathartic reading in here? Yeah, right? Just like modern in a nutshell. That's unfortunate. I think that's fine. I want to path one of these amalgams here at end step. Play it like a game. Well, come on, let's play. My life. Cast my path to exile here so we get that sweet auto pass value in. They taped over your mouth, scribbled out the truth with their lies. That was the land I guess I'm playing now. I was just shuffling cards around in my hand. I'm going to play Restoration Angel as a surprise blocker here. Crush, 2, 3, 4. Nothing compares to... Hope everyone's having a fun Friday night or Saturday if you're on the other side of the world. Welcome. We're playing some Magic the Gathering this evening. We are 2-1 in this league. Playing Dredge right now. We will... There could have been an argument for just, like, playing the Felidar Guardian out and hoping to, like, draw the Saheeli to combo next turn. Yeah, I don't have my music playing over the stream because that's against the law, and it's wrong to steal music. So I'm listening to my music because I pay for music to listen to, but I don't pay for music to broadcast. Yeah, the Gael seems sweet in Legacy with the top banning. They might Conflagrate here and kill this, which that doesn't seem awful. We could have played Felidar and the bird. Yeah, that's fair. That never happens. But I can, however, it is legal for me to serenade you all with my wonderful, wonderful voice. That is legal. I am allowed to make fan renditions of the music. Monday night we came back. Lost all sense of everything and came back. Life from the Lerm, you say? Yeah, right? I can give you a link, like, if you want to listen to, like, my shitty 90s music, like, I can, like, 10 out of 10 link you up, right? Man, are we gonna die next turn? I feel like we're gonna die next turn. It's unfortunate. I probably just, like, play the bird here and then play the tapped land and hope to combo them next turn. Like, I need to live at 3 basically here. So that I need to live at 4 so I can shock plus do this. I feel like if I play the Felidar Guardian out here, they're going to Conflagrate it down. So we could just die here. We could very well just die here. What do they have at our end step? Oh, they're bringing back the... Okay. Okay, this makes sense. Is it morally gray first thing? No, that's perfectly legal and fine. I'm aware that we could do both here, but I think I'm supposed to try and survive. I don't know if I can actually survive. I'm pretty sure the Conflagrate kills us. Because that's how Dredge works. I'm just going to auto-pass and let them do their thing. Because they'll loam and then Conflag Clara board and attack us. But, like, you know, the off chance we live at 4, we can kill them next turn. Yeah, royalty-free music, like, there's plenty of licensed music that's licensed for that kind of thing, right? Like, you can royalty-free or, like, specifically okay to restream, but that's not what most people use. And as someone who's creating things, I don't really feel comfortable stealing things from other people who have made things to make my stuff better. I did get Andrew's cards. I don't really care for his list. I made some changes. I'm playing some Worm Coils. He didn't have Worm Coils in his deck. Cruel it. Yep, right. See, Waffle gets it. Rhox War Monk actually sounds excellent, right? Just like blocks like nobody's business. Eternal Witness is almost certainly too slow. I feel like Verdict has to be bad. I feel like I just want to race to combo them. Where do we fall on the Supreme Verdict in this matchup? Restoration Angel seems pretty unlikely to combo them, but it's like good blocker though. What's the last cut here? Could just be, I feel like it's a Nahiri or a Resto. Nahiri's kind of slow, right? I think that's it. I think Fiery Justice is too clunky. I think I like this. No, counterspells are like, if you have a good proactive game plan, I don't think counterspells are where you want to be at in this matchup at all. Like, counterspells are like better than like lightning bolts if they're like spell snares, but the draw D-Sphere's very good. Like, verdicting those is less bad when we're, like, ticking up a Planeswalker or, like, have a combo kill the following turn, but I feel like that's going to be kind of not happening too terribly often. Yep, sign me up. Yep. Yep. Oh, Magic Online. Then I don't have very long. Finally found me. So I want to get a red source, but I also want to have white in the event that they conflagrate this idiot. Say hello to my little friend, the Rhox War Monk. They didn't have a dredger for the first one. That's pretty good for us. Coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. Man, this Rhox War Monk's about to be so exalted. Don't lava axe me. Have a heart. It feels like a lightning axe. Lightning axe, lava axe, whatever. Tomato, tomato. I figured they had some kind of interaction like that or abrupt decay. They kept a slower hand. Usually post-board when they keep a slower hand because they have a piece of interaction that they think is going to be meaningful. We had a lot of pictures hanging around. We had a, what was it, Nahiri's activation kept looking like an Eldrazi we had played against earlier in the night. Last night or the night before. What you got? Flashback looting? Sure. Nature's Claim and Thug. Okay, yeah. So they had Claim plus Lightning Axe in their opener. It's like not terribly exciting, right? I am playing a deck list that is card for card what someone else played in an event earlier this year, which, you know, clearly we should have updated a couple things and like jammed some rest in peace in there, I think. So I have 2 different lines here. I think I'm just supposed to scry with this, right? And then leave this Rhox War Monks on defense. I could just like down tick this and like crack them. Like gain 4 and like have this back on defense, but I'll just play this in scry. That's probably better. I agree. There should probably be some rest in peace on the board. Like looking at this board, I'm having a hard time thinking of matchups where I really want the verdicts, and I probably don't need 2 Suns champions. And spreading seas also seems like medium minus at best. So like, and actually like the rest in peace would do double duty coming in against the Death Shadow deck, right? So like I need Supreme Verdict less there too. So like these verdicts, the spreading seas, and the Suns champion could probably all go away. I have 2 blood gas in here. Sweet. Also, Detention Sphere is gonna do some work. Combo? Combo? Where am I twin at? Alright, let's do the technically correct thing and scry first, just in case. Just in case there's shenanigans. Alright, top. Why did they ban Splinter Twin? Why? Yeah, like could you imagine if like these were some rest in pieces? Yeah, that would be really good. Let's submit. I believe in you. Look, I mean, I scried the Birds of Paradise to the bottom. I made a decision, people. Calm down. I made a choice that game. Look at this skillful opener. Kiki-Jiki and the one Fire-Lit Thicket in here together. I think Modern's probably the worst it's been in a long time. The last time, my favorite Modern format of all time is just before they banned Birthing Pod, when we had Dig Through Time, Treasure Cruise, Birthing Pod, and Splinter Twin were all legal. Like, that was just like a fantastic format. Is this hand fast enough? Like, Detention Sphere is probably fine. Yeah, like, and that's, like, always... I think this is a fine keep. The Modern just, like, always has, like, the games of just, like, the maximum ends of the spectrum, right? Like, they have some really awesome interactive games. Like, the interactive games are really awesome, and I love them a lot. And, like, the non-interactive games are just, like, so miserable. This is actually a fantastic hit here, because it gives us something to do on turn 2. We're looking for blue mana here, actually. That's perfect. Grab Misty Rainforest for now in case we want to fetch a basic island. It's not the selections of decks I can play that their goal is to be fair and interactive is really small. Like, a majority of the decks are just like racing each other. And, like, the decks that are good while still having a goal of being largely interactive, like, Death Shadow, the best interactive decks right now are playing Death Shadow to, like, have a way to cheese people. Opponent kept a pretty bad 6 here. This doesn't have any text on it, right? It's just a 1/4. When this dies, put target creature from a graveyard on top of your library. Sure. Another Nahiri, sure. We're going to play this and then pass the turn here. This is going to fetch us Steam Vents so we can have triple red for the Kiki. I'm going to path this in response because they're trying to put a Dredger into their crypt here. But like even just stomping one deck isn't good enough because there's so many different, there's such a diversity among the linear strategies in the format that like you can't just be good against one of them. I'm confused. Do they just tap their lands and then pass? I think they tapped their lands and passed. They didn't void anything. That's that. They didn't suspend something. Yeah, I think that's exactly what just happened there. Do it all. Never forget that Magic is a skill game and the better player always wins. I'd like to blink Wall of Omens, please. Thank you. But you can't really play a pile of cards and do well. Like, your pile of cards consistently have to have, like, some kind of obnoxious combo in them to, like, have any relative chance of doing super well. Okay, so they hit the Conflagrate here so they can kill the Felidar Guardian. Is it better to blink Oath there? Maybe. Maybe. I guess that's fair. I haven't actually weighed the pros and cons of, like, what the different situations have to look like for blinking one to be better than the other. I'm flipping Conflagrate with Dece plus. Just get her ticking up. I guess I could have played this so I don't have to shock this. That's probably correct, but I've already made our bed, so we're going to lie down and in here. Sweet. Now I can fetch for Basic Forest. Yeah, like, there's diversity in the deck list, but, like, at the end of the day, when, like, you look at all the deck lists and you line up the diversity together, like, how many of those decks aren't, like, don't have the same, like, goal in mind, like, ships passing in the night or whatnot, basically. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, I enjoy playing Modern. It's one of my favorite formats, but, like, I am definitely not blind or ignorant of, like, the problems that it has. Exactly. I think, like, the Death Shadow is quickly becoming the Splinter Twin where it's just like, well, if my archetype can, like, kind of support Death Shadow, I should probably be doing it because it's just, like, objectively better than everything else. Because, like, they've banned a lot of the really powerful strategies. So, like, whenever there's one really powerful strategy, it just, like, overhangs everything, basically. Man, am I, like... I almost certainly should have blinked this. Start by doing this. They have another Conflagrate in the crypt here, so I really don't want to... I really don't want to play out the Kiki-Jiki because it'll just die. Put it out my Eternal Witness, right? Yeah, that's awkward. Am I supposed to Detention Sphere these to keep them off of my Nahiri? That seems loose. They're going to get to Faithless Looting again next turn. And their start was so awkward here, but like our deck's kind of floundering around. I think I'm supposed to just D-Sphere and then Narcomoeba here. This might be aggressive. I suppose I could always, like, find a Felidar Guardian later, right? And, like, blink this and put it on something else, theoretically. Yeah, like, their 10 out of 10 should just be a... what's it called? In my deck somewhere. Rest in peace. Like, if I get, like, 2 to 3 rest in peace, we probably would have drawn one by now. Hey, don't write yourself off yet. Feel left out. Wow, I still haven't found an idiot. That's pretty good for us. 3/3. 23 cards left in their deck. I haven't found a 3/3. Between Hex and Magic, what's my favorite format? Probably Hex is standard constructed right now. Up the line, everything will be just fine. Hey, look at that. I love redraws. They're my favorite. On your own. Don't buy in. Play this other bird out. I feel like I'm just waiting on that. I actually have a Pauper deck loaded up. I don't have cards for it right now, but I have a 4-color Paupertron updated that I want to do at some point. It's just, like, really slow to play on Magic Online. It's kind of awkward. Am I playing this bird? I feel like they're just going to conflagrate my board here soon, so I don't really want to play the bird out. Hey, man, just imagine if we just had, like, a good card, like Rest in Peace in our deck to have, like, drawn at some point during this game. Alright, you get some blood gas back, yep. I mean, the good news is, like, if we just hit a Restoration Angel or a Felidar Guardian, we just kill them, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I saving the bird for? Post-Conflagrate? I feel like this is a Conflagrate turn. I probably could have played this Breeding Pool out, honestly. Because they need to Conflagrate this turn to knock the Nahiri down. No, they have a Conflagrate here in their discard pile, which deals damage to players, which means Planeswalkers. 2 pieces, this is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give up. If I come my I'm bleeding. This is my last resort. Yep, see. Into pieces. I've reached my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Come my I'm bleeding. If I die bleeding. Magic Online is the most convenient way to play Magic from your home. So that's why we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This makes 8 mana. So I'm going to start by plussing this. I think I'm going to discard this other Nahiri. Saheeli? Coiling Oracle. Alright, let's play that first. Wasn't it too late? Till it was too late, and I was empty within. Okay, and then next turn we can go Guardian into Kiki-Jiki and kill them. I don't think we're in danger of dying next turn, so let's just pass. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. What an awkward game. Is fine. Yep. No, not as kids. There's a lot of things that are obnoxious in Modern. I'll try. We're just trying to do our best and cast these fair 4 and 5 mana cards. on, live. Okay, so they left 2 cards in their hand. I should have been paying more attention so I know if those cards are lands or not. I actually am unsure right now. If one of them's a lightning axe, we could be in trouble, I suppose. We actually need to draw an untapped land here to combo, right? Start by plussing this, discarding this other Nahiri. If we hit untapped land, we're just going to go for it. Yeah, we need an 8th land in play. This Oath could also hit Saheeli, and then we can kill them. We got 4 looks at that. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to go up the Stomping Ground here. Play this out. Play Rhox War Monk. All right, and they should be dead next turn. I know we've been saying that for a while, but it should actually be true now. They have a lightning axe in their hand. That would be sweet if they have been holding that this whole time. Wow, that's great for us. So we wouldn't have been able to combo them this turn anyways because they had lightning axe in their hand. Okay, sweet. Man, I love how just like stumbling and dying keeps paying off for us tonight. I also love the part where like all of their prized amalgams are in the bottom 10 cards of their deck. They have to be real careful here, right? There's only 10 cards left in their deck. 7 cards. Opponent dredges life from the loam. Opponent dredges life from the loam. Okay. They could potentially have a piece of interaction here. I do still work with MTG Card Market. I've never worked for them. I'm an independent contractor. I write for them. We definitely would have drawn a Rest in Peace by now. You're not wrong. I mean, we just beat Dredge without Rest in Peace, right? Why do we need to play it? And we're 3-1. Look at that. Look at that. Have an inefficient sideboard. He hit 2 amalgams on that last turn. Thanks everyone for hanging out here. If you're new to the stream, welcome. My name is Jeff Holguin. I'm a TCG player and content producer, and we play lots of non-rotating formats on this stream. If you enjoy constructed Magic, this is definitely the channel for you. We'll never see me playing limited Magic here. Play a lot of Modern, Legacy, some Pauper. We're going to play some Standard after the Pro Tour. So all constructed all the time here for Magic. If you're new and you're enjoying what you see, I encourage you to show love support. Please that follow button there on your screen. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my work. If you haven't been here for the entire stream and you want to see how this entirety of this league played out, I upload all of my streams to my YouTube channel afterwards. You can find that in the stream information down below. If you're on mobile, you tap the screen and press the little I button. They all get archived in there, and I break them up by deck. If you're really enjoying my content and you want to see some more of it, you should definitely consider subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon for varying amounts. Those people are the way I am able to continue producing the content that I produce here. Hey, Daniel. There are links to the deck list below the stream as well. Man, the old steam vent into Fire-Lit Thicket filter double green for my mana dorks. Yeah, this is probably fine. That's probably fine. Let's just get Chalice of the Voided or Blood Moon out of the game. Sing from Tron! Alright. I'm glad we're 3 and 1. I'm assuming we're just dead here. Scale of 1 to dead. Things Birds of Paradise decks don't line up against. Tron. Sing from the take it away. But we'll never see the double Matador coming, right? Watch us get like Klasm next turn. And they're just gonna like play a card in here, right? And just like start stone raiding us. That we're not fighting. Oh, it's Eldrazi Tron. Eldrazi Tron is so much easier to fight than regular Tron. It's like, I would like the record to reflect that, like, if they were playing a Karn here, we'd be dead. But they're playing a Thought-Knot Seer, so, like, I have a snowball's chance. Thin down to the core. Hold your breath, because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Oh. Have I mentioned how fun Modern is? God, I can't wait to make people miserable in this next Legacy League. We've been just like on the just mono miserable. Mono miserables. Take your Restoration Angel. Chalice of the Void you. Yep. Welcome to Thunderdome. Alright, let's get loaded up here. We actually have cards for this matchup. Yeah, we're done. The plus life EV play is concede there, right? Let's board out a bunch of these 1-mana shitters. Loved you from the start. Oh, but hold your breath. We are going to play some mono red sneak attack in Legacy. I play a lot of decks in Legacy. It's been a while. It's been a while since we played mono red sneak attack though, so sign me up. Is Stony good enough? You think so? Like, I already need a cut here. Do this. Sure, I'd buy this for $1. These carefully selected white bordered mountains, all of which have different artworks, carefully selected with the one foil unhinged mountain in the middle. No, I'm pro Brainstorm. I played, this is a deck we're going to play at some point. I don't have the cards for this right now, but Allurin is a deck that I played at the Players Championship. I also won a local 1K with this in a Legacy tournament. I like this deck a lot. I need to remember to put nice basic lands in here. My non-big red decks get nice basic lands. Yeah, the old turd one, Chalice and Blood Moon. We're gonna make people as miserable as our modern games have been tonight in Legacy. See, in Legacy though, everyone's mostly doing obnoxious things. So like, I'm not a bad guy in that format. I'm just like one among many awful people. I don't know if we're gonna play a ton of Allurin on Magic Online because like, Magic Online is not like Allurin friendly. That seems like reasonable, right? I'm going to keep that. I might be a little aggressive, but like Saheeli can scry and hopefully find us a 4th land if we're going to miss it. Do you think this is a viable modern deck? I mean, like, viable is a loose term, right? Been dying to tell you anything you want to hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Man, can we just, like, not get Natural Tron one game? Just like one time, dealer. They tapped out for the Mind Stone, so that means we're getting Natural Trod. Break a name. Sleeping. I don't think I need a land since I already drew the 4th one. We're going down in a really luau. Sugar, we're going down swinging. You're hearing my wonderful rendition of the music. This is way better than Fall Out Boy singing it. Come on now. I just have Fall Out Boy playing in the background so, you know, I can, like, keep beat with it. I'll be your number one with a bullet. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. Oh no, they didn't have natural Tron. That's so unlucky. Oh yeah, I liked that verdict. Alright, I guess we'll give him the D. I should scry first though, right? Yes. Yes, please. Lying to some. Drop a heart. Break a name. I'm sure we're still behind by a lot here, depending on, like, their Karn or Ugins are here or whatever. Like, this is... yeah, please just be Endbringer. Please just be Endbringer. Oh, well, Giant Walking Ballista, sure. I might have a chance against... Probably don't have a chance against that. Let's play this. Out in a really luau. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it, we're going down. Top. I can just be mana efficient here and Nahiri and void the Mind Stone. It's probably fine. Down. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. I get to void my Detention Sphere. And we'll go play some Legacy. Nope, just the Saheeli. Deal. I'm just gonna collect our treasure chests and our 120 play points and move on with our life. All right, let's play